Mararaba is a town in Nasarawa State, north-central Nigeria. It is a district of Karu local government area in Nasarawa State and is among the towns that makes up the Karu urban area, a combination of towns stretching to Nigerian Federal Capital Territory. Its neighboring towns are Ado, Yanya, New Yanya, Masaka, New Karu and Kuruduma are the villages that grew as a result of rapid growth and expansion of administrative and economic activities of Abuja into neighboring towns, coupled with the evacuation of tens of thousands of people from Abuja by the Federal Capital Territory administration. Mararaba is believed to be one of the most densely populated suburbs around Nigeria's capital city, Abuja, and this contributes to its reputation as having one of the busiest road channels with traffic jams stretching as much as 11 kilometers from the popular AY junction during rush hour.
Populated, and this has led to a massive increase in commercial activities. There are three major markets in Mararaba, which are Mararaba Market, Orange Market, Muhammadu Buhari International Market. This market has generated high revenue for Nasarawa State government.
This area, popularly called Mararaba Junction, is the theater of deviant behavior. The melting point is summed by residents. Mararaba Under Bridge is the home of pickpocketing and other social vice. It is believed that even criminals, mostly young boys and prostitutes, make contact with one another first around that bridge.
Mararaba is a lively place. It's a good place. As you can see, it's a business-oriented area. But you have to shine your eyes in this place, especially if you are a stranger. You don't just walk about in this Mararaba with your phone, making eye with your handbag like we ladies hold your handbag, flipping it up and down, because it can easily be snatched.
Yeah, as you can see, here is a center of business. People come from different locations, from different areas to come and do business here. Yes, environment is okay, but you don't come here and if you are not careful, they can even steal you yourself, because there are people that are picking pockets are here everywhere, so the environment is not more conducive at all.
Well, Mararaba is a nice place, and I actually love this place. It's just the hardship is everywhere and it's on us all. Things like the cost of living here is actually not high, it's very low, but you have to also shine, because there are also thieves among all of us. Among we here, there are so many people that are 419s and whatever, so you have to shine your eyes. Mararaba is a nice place also.
Well, they are accommodative, but there was an incident that I encountered when I came one time. Immediately I dropped, some people just came and said I have to pay something, and they said if I don't do that, do this, So I told them that I'm not new here, I live here. In short, before anything, I'll call my dad, because my dad is a retired personnel. I live here, so they zoom up with their car. So as much as it's accommodative, one has to know where it's going. You don't just ask questions anyhow. But friendliness, accommodative, and growth, it's coming up.
I reside here in Mararaba. Please, Mararaba is too bad. It's not a place where you can train your children. We have no good road. Bad people full here. We don't know what to do. We are suffering and smiling. It's too much for us, and we don't know what to do. Please, if government can come and help us, we'll be very happy. Actually, they have a police station here, but I don't know. They are full here. If they can help us, at least security-wise, I don't know how they are going to do it. If they will do it, it will be better for us.
And though they have police stations around there, they have Asusi police station, they have Kabayi police station, Mararaba police station, but still all those officers, they are trying, they are doing their best, but it's not enough. It's not enough. I can talk about my own experience. What has happened to me in this Kabayi house is I've been kidnapped by boys around here just because they felt maybe that they will obtain something from me or they will get something from me. But still, nothing has happened.
The most part that I didn't like is the place market, their market or more. If you go that market where rain don't fall, God, like you'll be like, what's this? What's this? Every day, anytime I go to the market that is raining, I will be like, God, I beg, make this rain just stop, make I just buy go house. Because the place, you'll be like, what's this? Everything is smelling, everything is just scattered. You just be, what's this? Oh my God. Like the second part is that the hold up. God, you go to work, especially on Monday, Friday, you'll be going to work early in the morning. You'll be like, God, when will I just, let me just, give me wings, let me just fly and let me just go to work. Hold up everywhere. You go to work, you start going to work like 7 o'clock. Before you get to work, it's almost like to night because of plenty of hold up. I don't like that part. But the part that, about the saving of money is good. Like Mararaba is good in saving of money. You can save a lot of money if you have kids there. If you have kids and you are staying in Mararaba, you can cope because you'll be able to get some clothes in a cheap rate. You get food stuff in a cheap rate. So I will advise, if you want to stay in Mararaba, it's also a good place. But if you don't want to stay because of the hold up and the messed up in the market, it's also good. But please, people should stop criticizing Mararaba. It's a good place. It's my good place. I love it.
The fortune or misfortune of Mararaba took a drastic turn, and the rural settlement gradually assumed that the status of a satellite area which features of the good, the bad and the ugly. Shortly after the then military president moved the seat of government to Abuja, the city began to witness influx of Nigerians from different states who trooped in on daily basis, as they still do, in search of proverbial greener pasture. Eventually, the push for accommodation made Mararaba the darling of those who couldn't afford the expensive houses at the city center. Hence, the town witnessed rapid population explosion that ultimately overstretched its infrastructures.
Most of the people that do work in city center in Abuja, a lot of them reside within this area. One, probably as a result of the cost of accommodation, cost of living, and the like. However, it now makes the place more popular. Let me say more popular in terms of population when you compare it to city center. What do I mean by that? Every day of the week here is very busy. Every day of the week, which include Saturdays and Sundays. Unlike city centers, that when you get there on Saturday and Sundays, it's always very, very scanty. But within this environment, honestly speaking, it's a very busy area.
You know, the cost of living there is relatively low compared to the cost of living in town. For example, you want to go and purchase a house, maybe a 1-bedroom apartment in that area, you could see it for like 150, you could see it for like 100. Even in the most trenches part of that area, you could even see it for like 80k. But the same 1-bedroom apartment, it might not be as big as it is in that area. You will see it for like 300k, 400k in town and all of that. And also the proximity to town. You know, Mararaba is actually very, very close to town, regardless of the fact that, you know, sometimes they can be old up and, you know, sort of thing like that during evenings and all of that. But it's actually very, very, very close to town. Like, I think 10 minute drive to like Asokoro, then from Asokoro to other areas that you want to go to. So I think the proximity to town is one of the reasons, one of the factors that people, you know, purchase houses there. And also their cost of living, I think I've said that before, but You know, when you go to the market, you want to purchase something, probably a dress, shoe or bag or whatever, it is way more cheaper than those markets in town. Something you will see for like 3,000, 4,000 in Mararaba, you can see it for like 10K or more than that in town. So I guess all these factors put together are some of the reasons why people, you know, prefer to purchase houses and or rather to live in Mararaba.
Anyone traveling to Abuja from Nasarawa must pass through Mararaba, a sprawling settlement in Karu local government area. Perhaps because of its proximity to FCT and in the view of the fact that houses in this settlement are relatively cheaper. Most people work in Abuja but reside in Mararaba.
The rapid population explosion with a modest improvement in its infrastructure gradually turned Mararaba into an urban settlement and is arguably believed to be one of the most densely populated suburbs around Nigerian capital city.
Here where you are is Sharp Corner, Mararaba, a suburb or the nearby city to Abuja. The park here is somehow relatively cheap compared to the ones in Abuja town. The park, I run Makurdi, Abuja. We here carry 6,000 naira to Makurdi. Compared to other transportation companies, we are relatively fair and cheap. That is why you have this kind of crowd and the people in the park.
With its dense population comes the peculiar challenges of a typical Nigerian city crimes, death and traffic congestion, among other things that have continued to be the defining feature of this extensive settlement.
Generally, you know, Mararaba being given a bad name. So everybody coming from Mararaba, once you hear Mararaba, what comes to your mind is criminalities and things like that. But on the other side, it is not as hard or as said. Mararaba is good. The only challenge that we are having here is infrastructure. The population is more than the population provided for. So that is why you have a lot of crime. If you go to inside Abuja, another place, you have same crime happening there. But it's not as louder as Mararaba because of people coming to Mararaba. As in terms of criminalities and crime, it's relatively okay. It's manageable. If we have more hands as law enforcement agency and they are doing their work well, we won't have issue.
A visit to Kabayi community in Mararaba, Karu local government area of Nasarawa State by Global Television shows that many houses were destroyed and some lives lost as a result of flood that overwhelmed the area. For years, the residents says they have had to come together to provide basic amenities, including electricity, for themselves, as they experience infrastructure challenges in the community, which have affected economic activities in the community and the size of the population according to the residents.
They must have lived here before this road was constructed. And the major problem we are facing here is that they failed to channel this road to the river. We have a very big river very close to this place. Assuming they channel this road to this place, we may not have this problem that we are facing here now. So most of this place, right from associated to this place, there's no any channel to this river. If there's a channel, we will not face this river. This problem again.
Right there in Kabayi, and there is a lot happening in Kabayi as a whole, because this is also extension. And in Kabayi, many things are happening. Bad boys everywhere, bad roads, everything is bad about Kabayi. Like it's about to rain now. Some people will be in the house praying for God, don't allow this rain to fall because of what will happen to them, because the road is bad, erosion everywhere, erosion move people, mattress to outside, like that. Many things happening in Kabayi.
You can see the area of this Mararaba. This is Asusi by Kabayi.
My friend.
And you can see the type of erosion we are seeing in this place. This is all the houses there is abandoned by erosion. And if rain falls, there is no way you can move. There is no way you can move in this area. We have problem of road. We have problem of no maintaining of anything in this our area. This is how the area look like. Sometimes when rain fall from up there, you will see the erosion will come and carry some motor to the other side of zone 4, going to Mararaba. So we don't have peace in this area. We are begging government to come and help us and repair this road. This is our problem in this area. And it makes many people are parking away from this place. There is no way we can relax in this place. So that is our problem.
It's too bad, especially the road. The road is not good. We are just suffering in this side. But I pray with God, everything will work out good. Because it's not easy for us here, especially in this Mararaba junction, this weather junction here. There is too bad. There is not good at all. Especially the houses that is there, all the whole houses. Water used to enter inside, which they are suffering a lot there. If you reach that side now, you will ever see it with your own eyes. Plenty houses there, fine houses there. All erosion when the rain is falling. That is how the water will be entering inside their houses, and they didn't know what to do. Most of the people there, they have already parked from there, know how to do. So it's just God. This Mararaba, the road is bad.
Kabai community in Mararaba shared boundaries with nation's capital. Sadly, the proximity has not been as beneficial as expected, as residents of the community of over 25,000 share major predicaments like lack of infrastructure, development, bad roads, absence of water channel.
A visit to Abacha Road in Mararaba is not complete without a nice place for asu, grilled fish, catfish and tilapia with suya.
Staying in this area is more or less like highbrow area within the Mararaba axis. I'm talking of Abacha Road, because from Abacha Road there you can still move on to Mararaba, from Mararaba to One Man Village, like that to Kefi. Don't be surprised, people even live in Kefi and work in town, and so they must pass through this place. So when they are coming back from work in the evening, you will discover that most of them do stopover here, whether to buy things, whether to do shopping, whether to even relax. That's why you have noted high population. Let me use the word bubbling. The place is a very bubbling environment. Honestly speaking, very bubbling environment. And here you have a mix of people from different ethnic groups. Don't think because it's Mararaba, so you think it's Hausa dominated area. No. Here you have the Yoruba settlements, you have Igbo settlements, you have the Gbagis and the like. The thieves, they are here. So that's why you see so many people living in this area. And you'll be surprised, you have very beautiful buildings here. In fact, mansions.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Well done. How you doing? How you doing, sir?
725.
Which one be 25? Which one be 27?
This one 25. This one 27. This one 25.
How much you go sell and last?
This one 25. This one 2,000.
I say last price. Can we give you 2,000 for this?
25.
Like how much you they make in a day with this thing? Like how much you they make in a day?
Plenty money.
Ha, plenty money. Like how much? How you they cope with this smoke? This smoke plenty. Oh.
Like how many do you bring? How many of this fish do you sell in one day?
There is 30 to 40.
30 to 40. So like in average, this one you sell at 2,500. Like how much do you buy it?
For market is 2,200.
Okay, you have additional 300. So
300.
Like 20 in one day.
Yes.
You're making like how much? Let's say 300 times 20.
Yes.
That's huge. Alright, so which one are we going to buy now? This big one is how much?
This big one is 5,000 last.
Okay. Is that catfish too?
No, this one. I think this one is croaker.
That
So,
fish is 2.5.
okay, oh yeah, give us one of this one.
Okay.
Give us one of this one. How much is it?
2.5 last.
There has to be a drastic effort to reform the children. The physical environment needs to be synced with the moral and education environment. Until we get this right, Mararaba will continue to see the chaos on the road, hence the bag snatching and pickpockets, and then burglary and other vices that are common.
Got it.